Good afternoon, everybody from EPCOT. We are here because today is opening day for Food and Wine, and it's been a very long time since this event has been around. And today we are coming in to try out some awesome food and drinks. There's a number of new items that I've been seeing, some good menu items that have swapped around. I am wearing my green shirt in preparation for that pickle milkshake. Yes, there is a pickle milkshake we will be trying today. Not sure how good it's gonna be, but I had to prepare for it. But really today, we're just gonna kind of take a few laps around World Showcase, try out some unique food and drink items here, and just have a great time at EPCOT Food and Wine Festival for 2023. I don't think I saw the passports over here right up front. I'm gonna go take a look though. Yeah, there's no passports up here right now. So I guess we're gonna have to get them at the booths to kind of take a look at. So I guess let's go ahead and get into the park right away. It is 11 a.m. so the booths have just opened. They do open at 11. Keep that in mind if you guys are rope dropping. A lot of times the booths will not be available right away. Also, some of them come later in the season. Either way, let's get in and try some food. As we are heading into the park, here is the line for Spaceship Earth. It is a posted 40-minute long wait. I don't think it's going to be 40 minutes to be honest with you, but it's a long day today. We have Food and Wine opening day. That's obviously going to drive a lot of crowds here to EPCOT, and then as well, it's just a busy time of the year. So we have to expect a little bit longer lines today, not just for the rides, but also the food booths. It looks like this is going to be what is here for Food and Wine for the scavenger hunt. This is going to be the hide and squeak event. So you're going to go around World Showcase and you're going to be maybe finding Remy again. We did have Remy last year and I thought the Muppets were hosting. I guess we'll have to kind of see what happens. This is a little weird. You just have like insane construction happening on opening day of Food and Wine. And it's like super loud. You can smell like fresh wood coming off of the ledge here. Like it's like coming over. So weird. EPCOT has a lot of like construction going on for opening day here. You see the like cranes and stuff out on the lagoon. That's kind of weird that like it's all just like out and about for the opening day of Food and Wine. I get it, they have things to do though, to be honest. It's weird because you have that construction and then you had the construction back there over by Communicore Hall. And I mean, they're full-blown working. I mean, you could smell, like I said, the fresh wood. Very interesting. Now we are all done with the construction. Time to actually take a look at these food booths. Now, there is something to keep in mind. So over here we do have Hawaii. And Hawaii is coming soon. It is not open yet. So some of the food booths do not open for the start of the season. You have to come back or plan your trip another day. But I'll show you right here what I'm talking about. I thought actually Hawaii was supposed to be here at the start of the festival, but I guess not. And this booth, it looks like it was introduced in 2011, but they do have their menu out front, which is kind of interesting. I'll show you this here real quick. See, so over here you can actually see the items that they have, but it is not open right now, so you can't get it. And again, I don't know when it does open. I think sometimes in the passport it'll tell you, but I don't have a passport yet. So we're actually gonna go ahead and go to the left towards Mexico. That tends to be the side everybody leans towards when they first come into World Showcase. And we will be no strangers to that. We are heading towards Mexico's side and getting this party started. I will say, I don't feel like the crowds are too crazy yet. I know it's a little early. It's a little bit more of a gloomy day today. So maybe people just aren't like up and at it yet, but it doesn't feel that crazy for the opening of a festival, especially something like Food and Wine, which is a huge event. We did see the crowds up front looked pretty busy, but as of right now, it's kind of interesting to see the crowd levels not like slam packed, like shoulder to shoulder yet. This is interesting. They have the noodle exchange booth up front here. I feel like I remember seeing this last year, but not up front. Oh, there's some impossible stuff going on over there. Let me show you this. Okay, so they have some impossible meats here. So they're talking about what it's doing. So instead of pork from a pig, you use 92% less water and 91% less emissions and 96% less land. That's kind of interesting. So they have an impossible pork udon. Let's see what their menu kind of looks like over here. The ramen, that might be pretty delicious when the time comes. There's your impossible pork udon for anybody that is into impossible meats. Then you have Thai shrimp, and then a ramen with tofu and mushrooms. That looks like more of a veggie version of a ramen, where the one up top does have that shaved beef. Much like Hawaii though, this booth is not open yet either. It will be coming soon. And like I said, we are starting with Mexico. Let me go ahead and show you the menu over here. Here is the Mexico menu. And you can see here the tostada de carnitas. I believe they had this last year. I believe they had a taco, but maybe different like fillings to it. So I don't know if they had the braised beef short rib. This looks new though, that pastel impossible or impossible. I think that's French. Either way, they do have a Mexican flan with some tres leches and guava and cojita, I believe. Or cajita? I don't know. But a little pricey again over here at Mexico. I do kind of note that every year that the items here tend to be a little bit more pricey. Not horribly priced, but I will say overall the food tends to be quite delicious here. It is one of my favorite booths just because it stays consistent throughout the festival. But today we will be doing the tostada and the taco, and we'll let you know what we think. For this year, opening day tends to have better food. I feel like as the festival goes on, sometimes it falls apart. Either way, today we should have some good food options. This is crazy. Look at how many tables are available. Anybody that comes to these festivals knows how hard it is to get a table when a festival is going on, especially opening day. I will say, however, that the booths just did open at 11 a.m. Like I said, we are right after 11 a.m., so maybe that's the reason. But either way, we're gonna have a perfect seat this morning. Also, like I said, it is a little gloomy out, but can't complain. I'll take no sun for just a little bit longer. So Nicole just let me know that this refreshment port near Canada, you can see that they have like a sticker over this. So I wonder if they had to redo their menu. But this is really bizarre. It looks like they just had to like completely do a little tape over here. So I wonder if maybe they need to reprint them, and that's why they're not on display. Because again, this is a little weird. Maybe we could peel it back and see what's underneath. Let us know what you think. So Lauren has the tostada here, and Nicole has the taco. Do you remember if the taco is the same from last year? I know the tostada looks pretty similar. But I feel like the beef is different in this one.
I don't think this is the taco from last time.
I don't think so either. Either way, you'll have to let us know what you think. Also, this is supposed to come with avocado mousse, or one of them was.
Both.
They both were?
Yes.
Oh, and neither of them have the avocado mousse. It almost looks like they're missing some ingredients in general. Like I feel like they're almost a little bare. Who knows? We'll try them out and let you know what we think. Nicole is going in for the taco. How is it opening day? Like I said, I feel like it's always better food.
The meat's fun.
Is it?
It tastes like pot roast meat.
I was gonna say, that's like a braised like pork rib or something, right? Is what it said?
Yeah, it's
interesting.
It's good.
Oh, spilling! We have to preserve all of our food. You don't get
all my food.
we don't get large portion sizes for $8. Again, it is pretty pricey here. What are your thoughts? First bite of food and wine.
The meat's really good.
Yeah?
I like the cilantro.
There you go.
Good touch.
Taco,
Good touch.
seeming good. Tostada time then?
Lots of beans on it.
There are lots of beans on there.
There's no of that like sour cream like last year either. I liked that like
Was
sour
it supposed to
cream.
be on there? I don't even know.
There's supposed to be that avocado mousse, and I think that was like the sauce.
And that was like the
And I thought
replacement?
there was supposed to be like a salsa on these too.
I don't know. Maybe they're like missing some stuff. I'll take a look while you
I
try
thought
that
it
out.
was salsa, but
Super crispy.
it was also delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, their food is good.
Yeah.
Always.
What do you prefer so far? First bite.
So,
One bite, everybody knows the rules.
this one gives me more like Mexican vibes. This one I'm not getting like a ton of like Mexican food flavors, but I like this meat.
I was gonna say that's more like a braised short rib or whatever, so I think that doesn't necessarily scream like Mexico booth. However, the carnitas kind of do. Also, do you feel like it's like weirdly like empty right now for like opening day of food and
Yeah.
wine? Like I feel like there's like not a ton of people. Like the fact that we got a table up here and there's still tables available. I think it might be a little early.
Like, maybe closer to noon, more booths open, because Hawaii's still closed, right?
Yeah, well they're not even coming today.
Oh,
It's-
neither is this noodles booth, but that
Yeah,
was cool.
they're coming soon still. We'll have to look
You'll
inside
have
of
to
here.
come back.
So tostada versus taco.
They're both really good.
All right.
Maybe taco.
All right. The tostada.
That has a lot of flavor. But I love this kind of meat.
Right?
The short rib, braised short rib. I like that. So I have to pick this. But this
So-
is like packing flavor.
And I remember the tostada last year having a ton of flavor. So I think
Crunchy
Nicole, you said the taco, or no,
did,
you
yeah. I said that this is more of like that Mexican food flavor.
Yes.
But I like this meat.
All
Very
right.
tender.
And then Lauren said the tostada. So Nicole, taco, Lauren, tostada, I guess I'll be the tiebreaker. Nicole was double checking the menu, and we are supposed to have an avocado mousse on both of them, which was not present. And then also we're supposed to have this salsa on the taco, which is not present. So it looks like they're not totally fulfilling the order as it is written. Again, maybe because it's like new, or I don't really know what's going on here, but we didn't get everything from the Mexico booth so far. So the verdict is in. I am team tostada here. And we were kind of like reviewing again the two items, and I think if the salsa and the avocado mousse were on that taco, I think I might give the edge to the taco. And the reason being, the taco meat is a little bit better in my opinion, but the tostada I feel like has a little bit more of a broader flavor profile at this current moment. So you add that avocado mousse and the salsa to the taco, I think that's gonna ultimately take the cake here. But for right now, team tostada. For this year, we have Emil's Fromage Montage again for the extra little bonus that you can get back here. The items are a little different this year. There's a lot of cheese things again, I will say. So we'll have to see. I think we could probably get it this year. It's going to be interesting to see if we can actually finish it this year. Last year, we did not finish it. Also, you can see some of these like right here. So opening August 15th is Hawaii. And then opening September 22nd is the new Wine and Wedge. That is a new food booth this year. I totally forgot they were introducing that. But that doesn't come until September 22nd. You can see they have 3 items there that you can get for the Emil's Fromage Montage. All right, it is time to continue on around World Showcase. We are done with Mexico. Moving forward. Around World Showcase, you'll find the China Pavilion. It has quite a long line right now. However, we will not be getting anything from here today, at least not as of yet. We might come back in a little while, but as of now, we're just gonna keep moving forward. But I will show you the menu just so you can get an idea of what is over here at the China booth. This is the menu here. So you have pan-fried chicken dumplings, a crispy duck bao bun. I think that's what Nicole was wanting to try. Again, not right now, but maybe later. Ooh, $8.25 for that. Wow. So you go from the dumplings at $5.25, extra $3 for 1 bao bun, and then the dan dan noodles for $8.25. I feel like it's getting pricier and pricier. I feel like China wasn't too bad last year, but 2 items over $8 seems kind of expensive. As we head into Germany, here is the festival market stand here, which has some items for food and wine, and we're not going to go over any of this right now. We will in a little bit, but right now we are still looking for some food, looking for some drinks, so we're going to continue on World Showcase. I gotta look at this one just because look at Minnie. Are you kidding me? That's adorable. All right, continuing on. Coming up to Alps in Germany right now. Over here at the Alps Pavilion, we do have the warm raclette Swiss cheese with shaved ham, the warm raclette Swiss cheese, and the dark chocolate fondue. I think actually those 2 cheese items might have been the same from last year. I think the fondue is new. And then down here, looks like you have some frozen rosé, a brewery from Australia, from Austria, makes sense. And then another beer, it looks like from Austria. So 2 Austria drinks. Now obviously there's a little bit too much to try at Food and Wine because every booth just has multiple food items. Even with the 3 of us, we're not going to be able to knock everything out today, but we will try at least the items that we are looking forward to, as far as just picking up a few things here, a few things there, and just getting around World Showcase. So if you want to see more Food and Wine Festival videos, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel because we will be here plenty over the next few months. It is a very long festival. It is the longest festival here at EPCOT, and we'll make sure to go ahead and try a lot more for you. But today, again, it's going to be hard. And even like I said, with 3 of us, it's going to be pretty difficult to try that many food items and that many drinks, but we're gonna do our best for you guys. And that pickle milkshake will be coming up today. Don't you worry. I am weirdly excited about it, but also very nervous. Also, a little tip is to go ahead and have somebody try and go get a table while the others go and order, so that way you have a place to sit and eat. As you can see now, as we are over in Germany, all of the tables are taken. So I went ahead, grabbed us a table here to make sure that we have somewhere to eat, if possible. Obviously, up front there was a lot of open space, but as we are getting back here, we need to try and reserve a table. Again, you can always use a trusty dusty garbage can if you need to as your table, but we always prefer to use a real table when possible. You know what's actually crazy? The very first video I ever released on this channel was from Food and Wine last year. So almost a year. I think it was like August 11th or 12th or something was the first video ever released here, but like I said, it was a food and wine festival. So here we are, almost coming full circle. We're almost 1 year officially on YouTube. It's pretty exciting. So far, I'm gonna say that this fondue was quite delicious. It's a dark chocolate fondue, and everything tasted pretty good in there. And the chocolate itself was quite nice. And then this was like that, is it raclette? Like raclette?
Yeah, however you say that, Swiss.
Yeah, raclette. But yes, a Swiss version of that. And the cheese, in my opinion, was okay, and the ham was okay. Not my favorite. I feel like it's just like you could see as Nicole's trying to get some off of there. I feel like it just like got really dry or not as melty. And I don't know if maybe it wasn't supposed to be. I don't think Swiss cheese is a very like melty cheese in general. It felt okay on the flavor to me. Not the most amazing. But the potatoes also were a little earthy. How did you feel about all of our dishes so far?
I think the chocolate was delicious. I mean, it's dark and it's good. The cheese kind of grossed me out as it hardened up a little bit. Like, I feel like that's not super appetizing, just like a chunk of hard cheese. And the potatoes are a little hard and not like seasoned, but not bad.
All right, Lauren, how did you feel about it? Also, your rattler, or is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Rattler, isn't that a snake? Like a rattler? Like a rattlesnake?
Yes, this is
but it's spelled differently.
R-A-D-L-E-R.
Yes.
It's just like a lime flavored beer. It's
A
very good.
lime flavored beer, and it did have a little bit of some sweetness to it. I thought it actually wasn't bad. It did kind of remind me of a little bit of a shandy, but not quite at the same time. So not too bad. The rattler over there at the Alps. So Lauren went ahead and picked up a beer from the Germany booth here, and she said it was like one of the oldest or like the oldest brewery in the country or in the world or something. I don't know, but apparently she got a beer from here. Let's go see what she thinks. Here is our messy table, and there is Lauren's beer. I told them you said it was like the oldest brewery. Is that what you said it was?
In the world.
In the world. Okay, I was like, is it country? Is it world? I guess it probably makes sense. German, yeah. How would you rate it? 1 to 10 on the beer?
7.5.
7.5. And which one was this?
This was the festival.
I'm not a big beer drinker, but like, it's a little bitter, right? You said bitter, but it's good. I would give it like an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. 7.5, 8 out of 10, so a 7.75. I don't have a rating for it. Well, that was weird. We just had like crazy rain for a quick second, but you could see the clouds are a little dark. I mean, there's this very light drizzle that's just happening right now. I feel like the opening day of every event, there's always rain. I feel like HHN, you have rain. Here we are, Food and Wine, rain. We always get rain here. Either way, as we stated, so Lauren gave the beer a 7.5. Nicole gave it an 8. They did like this beer quite a lot. And again, that is the oldest brewery in the world here from Germany. Well, the rain is still here. We went inside the Germany pavilion for like 20 minutes or so, but it's still happening, but it was like downpouring. So now we're just gonna continue on. Oh, here we go, Spain right next door. We should have brought umbrellas. Sometimes I just forget, even being local. Either way, over here at Spain, we do have a charcuterie in a cup. That's definitely interesting. Paella and a seafood salad. Very interesting over here. And then quite a number of sangrias with a sangria flight. The prices, not too horrible, all under $7 over here at Spain. We are passing on the Spain booth today, or again, at least right now. Anytime that I say today, there is a chance that we take a lap back around, but as of right now, it is not what we are picking up. We are just continuing on. Also, I think I heard that the American Pavilion has some new items this year, which is pretty exciting. They tend to have pretty okay items, I will say. And I'm very excited to know that Italy has a brand new menu this year. I think every single item is new. I think they were getting a little bit of a bad rep because they just weren't doing very good. I think their items were kind of not great and overpriced. This year, completely new menu. We will be trying those. I don't know how much today, but we will be trying some of it today. I just don't know when yet. Here is your menu, and like I said, all new items this year. So they have a focaccia, a cavatelli, and then a ricotta cheesecake. Definitely interesting to see, and we will be back here later, but right now we are passing on this for now. But I am interested to try all 3 of those items actually, which is pretty nice. Hopefully it's a little better than it has been. It's been really honestly mediocre the past year or so, and it needs to kind of step its game up. So let's hope it's a little bit better this year. Here is the look over World Showcase Lagoon right now. I mean, just look at the skies. You can't see any like clouds off to the right. You can see some over there. Just a little bit of a dreary day today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Either way, I mean, we're still having a good time here, enjoying food and wine. But man, that is not the look that you want on an opening day of a festival, huh? Here we have Eat to the Beat. Who's playing tonight, Nicole?
Funkified.
Funkified, 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. here in the American Gardens Theater. We are taking a little break and stopping over in France right now. I'll show you the wait times as we go by them as well, just to give you a little heads up. Remy's is 120 minutes. I'll show you where that is at as we go around the corner here. But we're just gonna hang out in France for a little bit and then continue on around World Showcase. Oh my goodness. This line right here on the left is lightning lane for Remy's. What in the world happened? I am insanely shocked right. Look at how far this goes. What the heck happened here? Because if you look at the queue, this is like, that wouldn't be 2 hours right here. This is like maybe an hour? Maybe an hour and a half, maybe if it goes real slow if you were out here. But I've sat out here before and it's been like an hour. But this is what's jacking that up. Oh my gosh. That is a lightning lane backup. Wow, all right. Crowds are in full swing here at EPCOT. Unbelievable. We have made it over here just by the Rose and Crown right now, coming up to the Ireland Pavilion. This is the Ireland menu. Looks pretty reminiscent of what it was last year, which is the fisherman's seafood pie, the roasted Irish sausage, the warm chocolate pudding cake, which actually was pretty good. And then I think pretty iconic is that Kilkenny Irish Cream Ale, I think? No, it was the Guinness Bailey's coffee shake. That's what it was. A lot of people like that one. It's very unique. Pretty small, but a lot of people did like that one. We actually are going to go ahead and try that Guinness Bailey's coffee shake here because it is just so iconic. And hopefully it's pretty good. I think we're all a little exhausted right now, specifically Lauren and Nicole. They've been running really crazy the past few days going to the parks, so they could use a little bit of a breather. We have tried this Bailey's drink here. It is quite good, pretty strong, in my opinion. Let's see what Nicole thinks. Nicole, how did you like that drink?
Shake was good but strong.
Okay, Lauren, what do you think?
Same.
Same.
Yeah.
3 across the board. Good but strong.
The chocolate pearls are good.
Yeah.
They are, yeah, there's these like little chocolate bits on top and those are pretty yummy. The drink overall tastes very good. It does, it definitely like, it's got that for sure milkshake consistency and they knock that out of the park, which is good. You get a little nervous obviously with the heat that maybe you're just getting like a drink and they're calling it a milkshake. It is a legit milkshake. Coming up to Australia right now, it looks like everything is the same here from last year though. So we have the sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp, the roasted lamb chop, and the lamington. So here we are at $8.75, a little expensive for me. The lamington was actually decent. I did not like this roasted lamb chop last year, so I don't think we'll be getting it again. Not all of the booths are open right now, and this booth behind me I thought would have turned into something, but I don't even see a sign up there that says coming soon or anything, so I'm not totally certain if this is going to be a booth or not. Most of them that I saw around World Showcase, I did see a coming soon sign, so not too sure what's happening with this one here. Either way, we need to go take a seat. We're going to go on Living with the Land, head over to Guardians, and then we're going to come out and try a little bit more food. So let's go relax for a minute. As we head to Living with the Land, it looks like over here by Communicore Hall, these big pillars that we saw, I think those are either speakers or lights. Very bizarre looking, to be honest. This still kind of looks the same. The actual building itself still looks like it is like bare bones. I think this is the first time I've seen Figment's line out the front door. It wouldn't be a day at EPCOT without the EPCOT ducks. Look at them. I love my ducks. I feel like I should just make a duck vlog one time. Living with the Land, 20-minute wait. We could definitely use that right now. I don't know why it is so hot today. The sun is not out, but I think the humidity is very rough. So they actually show you some of these items. The grilled sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp from Australia uses these peppers. Isn't that fascinating? This is why we have to do this ride for Food and Wine, because some of these items help make the dishes around World Showcase. I feel like a midday session on Living with the Land is like going to the spa and getting like a 60-minute massage. You just come out and you're just like, ugh, and you like don't even want to move because you're just so relaxed. It's just so nice in there. But now we're back out. Gonna do, I think, another ride or two. I know we're doing Guardians here in a minute. And then, like I said, we'll get back into World Showcase. We might actually be heading right over to get that Pickle Milkshake soon. As we are heading over to the front of the park, Journey with Water apparently was doing some cast member previews. It looks interesting. I guess I thought there would be a little bit more in there from what I'm seeing. It kind of just seems like you walk through and look at water, I think, kind of. This is Lauren's first time to EPCOT, which means I think we need to introduce her to Beverly, one of our best friends here. Are you ready to do some fun Coca-Cola tastings from around the world?
I don't like that. It's like the running joke. Beverly's like terrible. This is last.
Then it's this one, and then everything else is honestly fine.
So there, you want to sip?
No.
Throw out that one.
Oh man, that was a good one.
I need something else.
Wash it down. Let's head over to Creations to go ahead and take a look at the new merchandise that has been released for Food and Wine 2023. I don't know pretty much anything. I thought the Muppets were supposed to be here or something. And here is some of the merch. There are like two kind of booths with this. So you have one over there that has the Loungefly. You have this one here. It actually looks like you might have a little stand right next to. Oh, okay. Maybe there's just a bit. So let's start over here. And it looks like we have a wine glass of sorts. It says International Food and Wine Festival 2023. It almost kind of looks like an elephant, doesn't it? Or am I crazy? I don't know, I'm seeing an elephant around the world, wine your way. Sometimes you can just use it for whatever, but this is definitely one of those like little wine cups down here. I mean, I guess this is Corksicle. Yep, there it is, Corksicle there. Also $50 for that, that's kind of crazy. It feels like decent quality. You have a pretty nice button up here, and the material feels decent. Nice and lightweight, smart choice to do that. On the back side here, it does look like you have one of these cutting boards. I feel like they have every year. This one is heavy though. Or maybe it's more like a serving platter. You have a mug, a little bit shorter. Again, I feel like I'm just getting an elephant. Do you guys see it here? Am I crazy? Like it looks like the trunk right here on my thumb. Kind of an interesting design. I think I like it more than last year's stuff. What is this? These coasters? It is. This is like burger coasters. It's got parts of a burger patty and they're coasters. Kind of fun, kind of smart. Set of 6 too. $25. So I guess the only things really over here are these ornaments, and I think there's the salt and pepper shaker on the other side. But here are the salt and pepper shakers over here. They do this again every year, just whatever the design is. Again, the coloring I actually don't totally mind. This is kind of an interesting zip up. $100 though, holy cow, for just a zip up. So it's kind of a Spirit jersey style with a zipper. But this is your design, the choose your course. This is kind of the logo that they're going with right now. But this is for the Food and Wine Festival. Here is a basic tea. Oh, this feels actually soft. Thank goodness. I feel like Disney teas have been getting a little thick. That one's nice and soft. Let's see if there's anything on the back of that. Oh, that was the back. Okay, so the front has this little logo, and the back is this design here. This is the Spirit jerseys then. So you can see this is the front here, white with International Food and Wine. And then on the back, food brings the world together. That it does. And then you have the EPCOT ball right there. That's actually pretty nice. I like that a little bit more than that long sleeve over there that is more of like the zip up. Here is a hat. It looks like you have some burgers on the front. Again, that choose your course with a little logo stamp there on the side. Here are the ears for the event this year. Again, that choose your course that you can see there with some food items over here. You do have the EPCOT ball, so that's kind of interesting. It does say 2023 on the side as well. It feels a little cheap up here. I would be nervous that this is going to come off, but the quality over here feels like bed sheets almost, like a really low quality bed sheet. It's interesting. Here was that shirt that we saw when we were walking around World Showcase with Minnie on it. I actually like this one. Nothing on the back there. So over here, it almost looks like this is going to be like a wine style dish here. So I think you would put like your wine glasses inside of these here, and then like the bottle here. And then on the back, there's actually like a little stand. So that's definitely interesting. coming forward with the, oh, yeah, right here. A little bit more of the wine side of food and wine. So yeah, you'll put your wine glasses here, and then I imagine you put your wine in that circle there. Here's a small little corksicle, $40 for that. That's crazy, 40 bucks for that. But either way, here it is, food and wine kind of written all over it with Mickey and Minnie. And then finally, you do have the Loungefly. I do like that they brought back this kind of circle logo here with the Epcot ball on the front. It's kind of this two-tone, so over here you have like a light blue ball with more of the indents being dark blue, and then it's swapped on the other side. And then you have some food around the entire bag, this little light blue. Oh, I like that too. They put the Food and Wine Festival right up top. So definitely a nice little bag here. I liked the one that they did for the 40th. This one's definitely gonna be pretty interesting as well. Here we go. It's been quite a while since we've done Guardians of the Galaxy. Very excited. I feel like we've been doing it at night too. What song are we getting, Nicole?
Anything but conga.
Anything but conga. Let's hope not conga. We get it way too much. September?
That would be Lauren's favorite.
All right.
September.
2 hours later.
Well, at least it wasn't conga. We did
was
get
not
one way
conga.
or another. However, that was the one song Lauren was kind of against for this one. However, that's it. That's just the way it works. I wish you could like pick. That'd be
I would
kind of
love
unique.
that.
But oh well. Or like maybe you could be like, hey, I want to get like this song, and they could be like, oh wait a few.
Right, wait a
Oh
few
well.
more.
It was still fun.
It was fun.
It was a good song, actually, for the ride.
I was gonna say, I think one way or another actually fits the ride pretty well. They tend to have some pretty good options here. The fry basket, I feel like, is always packed. I think we are picking up the pickle fries from here, and then we're getting the pickle milkshake, so it's gonna be just like Pickle City. Also, I think we need to dip one of the pickle fries in the pickle milkshake, right? Now, because the line is so long here at the fry basket, I'm actually gonna head inside, get ready to get that milkshake, and then hopefully line things up where they'll pick up this stuff here from the fry basket, I'll pick up the milkshake, and we'll have a little hodgepodge of some pickly items. Also, can we get a thumbs up on this video for the pickle vlog we are about to have here for the next 5 to 10 minutes? Oh my gosh, we have Pickle Lover's Delight, I bet you. Look at how crazy this line is. Whoa! Well, we went with PB&J wings and then our pickle milkshake. What the heck are we thinking right now? Also, as we explained, we do have, oh, the pickle fries that I just got on my hand. And they aren't really fries, they're just fried pickles. So it's not pickle fries, it's fried pickles. It'll still work out. We'll still dip it through our whole thing. All right, we are going to try this. It smells weird, and I am a bit nervous for it. It feels a little bit too liquidy from what I'm seeing. So we're gonna try and hopefully get a little bit more milkshake than just like liquid. Oh, that's so weird. It just tastes like dill. It tastes like dill ice cream. It's not the worst thing I've ever had, by the way. It's not great, but it's not horrible. And maybe it's an acquired taste. Maybe we got to try it a little bit more. I feel like there's almost a hint of mint or something in there. I think they're trying to like mask the flavor. I don't know. I think we need to dip a pickle in it and do a little action. It's gonna get weird. So,
It smells worse than it tastes, but I don't think it's for me.
It definitely has the mint in it.
right? I think
Yeah.
I think there's a hint of mint in there.
Yeah, very much like a shamrock shake-esque thing, but I feel like the pickle is actually not overwhelming. It's kind of like a nice balance. I'm not saying I would want to drink a whole thing, but I think it's kind of not bad.
All right, probably the grossest thing I'll ever do on camera is I'm going to dip this fried pickle into this pickle milkshake for a little pickle concoction. So here we go. Dip it in.
Oh, God.
Ew, it's so gross. Oh my god. Ew. Oh my gosh. All right. Pickle overload here. I don't even know what to think about this. It smells like mint. Oh. No, that's way worse. That is not good. Do not do the pickle on pickle. Way too much pickle. Yikes. That was pretty gross. The pickle shake, like I said, definitely not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Definitely an experience. I need to just try the pickles on their own, I think. But that was way too much going on in one pickle bite shake thing. Never again. So last year we had the wings here from Brewing and they were not good. However, Nicole and Lauren are trying them and they said they're pretty good this year. So these are the PB&J wings, like I said. I'm gonna try them out. They look a little better than last year. Last year's just looked gross and they tasted gross. These actually look good, so maybe they taste good. Well, my review on those wings would be they were delicious, by the way. I had them last year, did not like them at all. This year, super good. I don't know what they did differently in my batch last year, but I also heard people loved them last year, so I might have just had a weird batch. Either way, the PB&J worked really well. So I think I'll get some more wings from this booth just in the future, not today, but I really like those actually. And I'm a sucker for PB&J things right now. I'm just like on a PB&J kick. So it actually kind of hit the spot. As for the milkshake, however, I think the milkshake is a one and done. The pickle milkshake is exactly what it is. It's a pickle milkshake. It reminds me a lot of like a shamrock shake from like McDonald's mixed with dill. It's a very peculiar kind of flavor. Just not something I want to be drinking on a hot day or probably ever, but it's unique. I'll try it a little bit more, but it's not crazy with the flavor, but it's enough in there that you're like, yikes, I'm drinking like dill milkshake. Oh, there they go. We have Muppet action. I don't really know what they're saying. It's a little quiet in here. I almost feel like the stuff with Figment in here was a little bit louder, but I guess maybe they just want people to actually hear this time. Oh, and over here, look at this. In partnership with Muppet Labs in World Discovery. So you have the whole brewing lab at Odyssey, and there you have Muppet Labs. So they are around here a little bit. All right, I think it is time to get back into World Showcase, try out a few more things. That was kind of a lot of food, to be honest, but there are a few more things that we need to get while we are still here for opening day. Here is the line for China. As I had mentioned earlier, we were going to be coming back. Wow. So we are going to wait in line now for this, but that is a long line. We just finished up having that crispy duck bao bun from China. We all think that it's good, right? It
was very good.
That was a good option, Lauren?
Yeah.
In agreement?
Very good choice.
That was a solid choice. What was the total on that one?
$8.75, I think. Or
Ooh.
$8.45, yeah.
All right, so that's a pricey one. I've been telling them anything over $7, I'm kind of putting into that pricey category. So $8.75 is a little pricey on that. It was good.
A lot of meat on it.
It was a decent amount of meat, and I feel like duck can kind of be a little expensive. We are going to pick up another beer here from Germany now, and the line looks a little crazy. Take a look. These lines have gotten insane. I wonder if a lot of people were doing rides this morning, and now a lot more people decided to go ahead and get into World Showcase as the later parts of the day / evening have arrived. So Nicole went ahead and picked up this prickly pear beer from Germany, and it's actually pretty good. It's quite smooth, I gotta say. I'm decent on beer. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. I prefer a little bit more chill, not real big in the hops or the bitter department. I'm very much like a light beer drinker for the most part, but this, very, very smooth. So if you like beer but don't love all the bitterness and stuff, this is a very good choice from Germany. Well, like I said, the lines have picked up like crazy. So this is Spain here, coming all the way back here. Right next to it is Italy, coming all the way out here. It is kind of crazy how long these lines have gotten for these food booths. We are coming over here to Italy, but wow, these have gotten ridiculously long. It's already 8 o'clock. We've been waiting in the food lines for quite a bit right now. Because it is getting so late, Italy might be our last booth today. I will say, however, again, we will be trying things from all of the booths at some point. If you guys do want to see those videos, like I've already said, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so that way you can see all of those upcoming videos, but it is starting to get a little dark again. It's after 8 p.m. tonight. Lines are just long today. Honestly, I've been pretty lucky getting us tables today for as busy as it is. And again, I mean, crowds have picked up. That is Italy's line that we're looking at right in front of us right now. So there's the Italy booth. There's the whole line. And then it ends back there. And it basically was like touching Spain, and Spain was coming all the way out too. Spain has shortened up a little bit. That's crazy. There's only about 50 minutes of the park being open. These lines are insane. You are waiting basically the length of a ride line to get food. All right, Nicole, what did you end up picking up here? It looks like we picked up 2 items here from Italy. Out of the 3, all new menu items.
Well, they all looked good, and I definitely want to try the meatball one soon. But we got the cavatelli with a sweet sausage-like sauce and crispy bacon. And then we also got the lemon ricotta cheesecake with strawberries.
So we are just about done with our food here. So the cavatelli, I thought it was a little flavorless in my opinion. There's flavor to it, but I feel like it could really bring a lot more and then it would increase the dish. The rest of it was pretty good. What was the pricing on everything with this?
These were 10.
10?
Yeah.
Whew. And what was the cheesecake?
8.
An 8.
Italy's pricey.
Italy is so pricey. It's hard for me to justify this being worth $10. For $10, you can get other better dishes, in my opinion, around here. For now, I don't know if I would spend 10 on it. It's not bad. It's just a little flavorless, in my opinion. However, I'm not a huge cheesecake person, and I thought that was quite good. What do you guys think between the 2? Would you get them again, price-wise?
I get the cheesecake hands down again.
Yeah, and then what about this cavatelli? What do you guys think?
I liked it, but I want to try the meatball.
What do you think, Lauren? Is it worth $10 to you?
No, it was good. Like, it would satisfy your hunger, but I agree with you. It's not very flavorful.
Well, it has gotten quite dark tonight, which means we are going to go ahead and get out of here. About 20-ish minutes left till the park closes, but we've been here all day, tried a lot of food, walked World Showcase a few times, and brought you guys on some fun adventures here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the menu items that we showed you and some of the samplings that we did have. And again, we will be eating and trying more things in the future, but as of right now, that's gonna cut us off for the day. If you did enjoy today's video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.